Girl, what is your problem? Hey guys, welcome back to Zmari Talks. I am your host, Zmari, and it is such an honor to be here with you. I was a little girl who literally had so much ambition. I had so much curiosity. I wanted to accomplish significantly great things. What happened over the years? I had so much fear, so much doubt, so much uncertainty that I was afraid to pursue things in my life. Like I wasn't even sure if I really wanted it. So I never even prayed for certain things. I was just going off of obedience and just saying, you know what, God, I'm just going to follow you. But really and truly, I was keeping myself back. Every time I was on the brink of something significant, great breakthrough, I would pull myself back and go into hiding. Why? Why was I doing that? It's because I had a negative belief system about ambition. And what I'm recognizing in my 30s, God is challenging that belief system and saying, hey, there are things that I have desired for you that you are not pursuing. There are things that I've put in your heart since you've been a little girl, and you're not even pursuing them. So guess what? I need you to get yourself together, and I need you to start to work. I need you to actually pursue the things that I put in your heart. You know what happened? I thought that the things that I desired were trivial, like they were materialistic, like they were wrong. I literally felt like that because I always dreamed about big, grand success, achievement, fulfillment. And now I'm unafraid to say, you know what? I'm that girl. I want to be ridiculously successful. If you've ever met me and you've sat down with me, I can turn an idea from nothing into something significant. I could map out a whole business plan. I can map out a whole structure, a whole system on how you can make something successful. Guess what? Why am I not doing that in my life? Why am I not putting those things to work in my life? Like, fam, I have 3 businesses. Hey, Z, what's popping? And that's because I have been hiding. I've been hiding my personality. I've been hiding my creativity. I've been hiding my dreams and my aspirations. I have been in hiding for a very long time. And I told y'all coming into 2026, God made me cut off a lot of things, a lot of people, a lot of accesses, a lot of things. And I have been able to gain a clarity like I've never had since for a very long time. I cut out all of that noise, cut out all of those opinions, cut out all of those friendships that weren't really friendships, people who come secretly competing with you, people who are betraying you, backbiting at you, doing things that friends shouldn't do. I told we were friends, bro. But guess what? Those things had to cut out of my life for me to gain the clarity that I have now. And it was a little difficult time. It was a tumultuous time of being able to separate myself from certain things and trust the judgment of God Himself and just trust the judgment that He's put in me, the conviction that He's put in me. And as I start making these steps forward, I'm just recognizing that there are so many things that I put on the back burner that God is saying, no, I want this on the front burner. I need you to come out of hiding. I need you to start taking bold, unapologetic steps forward. I need you to start stepping out in faith and doing big, significant things and taking risk with yourself. I need you to show yourself to the world. I need you to be as dynamic as I have created you to be. I need you to stop shying away from the conflicts that comes with that. Because light repels darkness. It doesn't matter. God said that we are a city on a hill that cannot be hidden. We are called to be the light of the world. We are called to be the salt of the earth. Fam, not everybody has the palette for that. Not everybody wants light shining up their darkness. So guess what? It comes with resistance. It comes with people saying things about you. It comes with people doing things towards you. I mean, Christ lived it. Christ demonstrated it even until death. The Bible says that he endured the cross, that he committed himself, even though he didn't like it. He said he despised it, but yet still he chose to endure the cross. He chose to endure the humiliation. He chose to endure the things that came with being crucified as an innocent man because he was so set on a mission ahead of him, that he was so set on the joy and the glory ahead of him, which is salvation for us all, which is a people who was able to come to him and have a relationship with him. He was so set on that mission and that mandate. And that is what I'm recognizing now in this season. That I have to be so set on a mission and mandate for my life that I'm unafraid and unapologetic to be all of who God has called me to be on the earth. This is what we are talking about. We're talking about being bold and unapologetic so that we can grow, that we can glow, and that we can be brilliant. We want to step forward in faith. We want to step forward with boldness. The Bible encouraged Joshua. We heard God encouraging Joshua. He said, be bold and courageous. Have I not commanded you to be bold and courageous? Why is it that we need to be bold and courageous, especially right before we're walking into that promised land? It's because there's resistances, there's beliefs, there's mindsets that we may have that might want to keep us bound, that might want to keep us limited, that might want to keep us hidden, that might want to keep us restricted. And we have to be willing to go against those things, to go against those comfort zones, to go against the things that are calling us to stay in the same place, to stay stagnant. I have allowed stagnancy in my life for way too long. I've allowed people to take credit for the things that I've done way too long. I thought I was being a good person. I thought I was being a good Christian. I thought I was being all kind of things. And that's just because the way I grew up, I wasn't able to say certain things. I wasn't able to voice certain things. I had silence on my tongue for a long time. And what God is challenging me to do in this season is to be bold, is to be courageous, is to not be afraid to upset certain dynamics. And so what if people talk? So what if people have things to say? So what if people want to back talk you? So what? Are you going to shine for me or are you not going to shine for me? Are you going to lead for me or are you not going to lead for me? Are you going to step out for me or are you not going to step out? Hey, I have placed these desires in your heart. I need to get the glory from your life. It is not when we do little things or the small things. And there is a equation for diligence and discipline and being good stewards even in little things. But it's the big things that people see that brings glory, that we could stand on podiums and say, listen, I just want to say thank you to my parents for the impact that they have made in my life. Why? Because at those points, when people can see great significance, where people can see great excellence, is when glory is revealed. Is when glory is revealed. God is saying, I want to get glory from your life by the things that I've put in your heart, so I need you to execute them. I need you to operate at the level that I've already called you to operate at. I need you to operate with excellence. I need you to stop acting like if you don't care. Because you know you care. You know that you've had these desires since you've been a little girl. You know you care. You know that you're ambitious. You know that you have big dreams and big goals. You know that. Stop being passive. Stop pretending. Stop trying to fool yourself because it's not fooling anybody. You know that. You know that you care. You know that you care about the impact that you're making on the earth. You know that you care about the legacy that you're writing, that is being written through your life. That after you leave the earth, that people will speak of you in positive ways. You know that you care about that. You know that you care about the people that are being impacted in environments and in systems. You know that you care about their comfort. You know that you care about their progression. You know that you care about the things that they're facing in their lives. You know that you care. Stop acting like you don't care. You know that you care about bringing solutions and bringing and making changes and improving things. You know that you care. You know that you have a level of excellence that you want to see produced. You know that. You know that you care about the methodologies that are being used. You know that you care. Stop acting like you don't care. Stop being timid. Stop being deterred by what you're seeing around you. Stop being afraid of their faces. Stop being afraid of what they're going to say. I need you to be the light of the world, a city on a hill that cannot be hidden. And let your light so shine before men that they can see your good works. That they can see your good works and glorify your Father in heaven. It means that I have to do good works. It means that I have to do something about it. I have to step out. I gotta be bold. I gotta be unapologetic. I can't sit back anymore. I can't sit cold, casual. No. I'm gonna operate with excellence. I'm not gonna act as if it doesn't bother me when things are not being done well. I'm not gonna act as if I don't want to see things improved. I'm not gonna act as though I don't have a spirit of excellence within me. I'm not gonna act as though I don't want to see like flourishing and reproduction and fruitfulness. I want to see that. I want to see that. I want that. Not for my glory. But he has put the desire in me. So if I don't follow through, fam, what's going on with you? What? Really? You just gonna act like you're comfortable, knowing that you're uncomfortable, and fret in private? Stop doing that, bruh. Stop doing that. You can't. It's time for you to step out. Come out of hiding. Come out of hiding. Stop hiding yourself from the world. Stop hiding. Stop being uncomfortable when people recognize that you're good. Stop being uncomfortable when people acknowledge that you have greatness inside of you, that you have excellence inside of you. Stop being uncomfortable. Stop cowering at those compliments. Stop shrinking back at those things. People could see it. People could see what you're operating from. Why haven't you embraced it? You gotta embrace it. I have put my desires in you. It is not even your desire. It is my desires that has been in you since you have been a little girl. Step out. Huh? Bold and unapologetic. Unrestricted. Unlimited. I am ambitious. I care. I want to make an impact. I want to be bold and unapologetic. I want to be brilliant. Why? Because I am ambitious. And that's absolutely okay.